there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Blue Devils offense will have the opening possession of the game. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So Clemson's offense will go to work for the first time today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC.
He's loose. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. The run from the shotgun. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He's got him this time. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Looking to throw on third. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the returner will be brought down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Oh, he's got a chance. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Clemson will send the punt team out. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. He shanked it. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. To the air, it's Klubnik. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the
SMU, I saw that too, bro.
Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And for a quick update,
They were in the top 25 at the beginning of the season.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a
Florida's beating Georgia 17-3.
For some time. They're up
a little ticker underneath my game.
Over Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC.
7-0.
Circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin,
It's been a fucking slugfest, bro. Like,
plenty of time to work.
defensive game.
Time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
I can't run the ball either, by the way.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Hey, if you find some plays that allow us to run, let me know what you find out, all right?
And how about the defense getting home with the pass?
Because I can't run the ball for shit.
Win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback.
And that was my bread and butter on the last game. You know that.
I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball
That's
was
3
right
drops,
on the
dude.
money. You just have to
This
make that
Clemson
catch.
quarterback has dropped 3 dimes to his wideout, the same guy. 3 deep dimes to this guy, and he's dropped all 3 of them.
When it's a good throw, you gotta make the catch.
Like 2 of them he got hit, so I understand him dropping, but that one he should have came down with. He didn't even get touched.
Hunt is in the air. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
All right, I got 42 seconds to
3
score.
consecutive punts. We'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's King. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Halfback punch.
Got him downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line,
Got
and
down
they
ace,
can't stop the
offset,
clock.
halfback punch. All right.
And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot.
All right.
I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
He's got it. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. wants to pass. He wants it all.
Touchdown, baby. I scored in 42 seconds. I scored in 40 seconds. There's 2 seconds on the clock. I'm up 13-0. Time to go into half. Let's go, baby. I'm figuring this passing thing out, baby. Let's go. This has been a game, bro. I just came alive in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
39-second drive, baby. 7 plays, 59 yards.
And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Okay, I know what that means in basketball. What's that mean in football?
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, Yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
So in the last 2 minutes, I got a pick 6, a punt, and then I scored again. I'm up 14-0.
And the Blue Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Do they?
And it'll be a touchback.
Never paid that much attention,
I guess. To the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense.
Nice. You ended up opening it up.
2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The Tigers want to pick up
he was down 21-3 going into half. Lost 19-21.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
No.
Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Wants to bring it back.
Okay.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Right.
Now they'll run the draw. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll go to the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
I'm trying to run the clock,
we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rides the back on the option to give. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Third down, red zone play. Crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this.
He's sitting by a fan. Alexa, stop.
They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They are having none of this running game down on the goal.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
They'll go to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Randall. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
SMU is number 6.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball.
Yeah.
Well, and if this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
I think Sean's sitting in front of a fan. Oh, yeah, is he? I'm about to mute him.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
I'm good.
There have been a couple of missed
annoying
opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
Back the ball!
This offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football.
Oh, damn. Was that what happened?
3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Iptay if they can stop him on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. this crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third
I muted you, bro, because
and it's intercepted.
you put your fucking shit down in front of the fan, so I muted you.
He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Clemson jumps to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time to get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try.
And the quarterback.
Use your sack, baby.
Back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over.
Who's Dylan? Is that Oregon State or South San Diego State?
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He's going up top here late in the game.
Use your pick.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Is there 12 after Corey joined?
Offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Are only 2 from the SEC or Big Ten?
Called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half.
You said technically, so that's not actually.
To the air on first down. Just a short
I'm just going off what you said, bud.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Oh, now you're being a woman,
It's a really
right?
good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Fires to the tight end. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there.
Well, I know East Carolina and North Texas are in his conference right now.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down.
Yeah, I heard.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
He was pretty excited about that.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Jeremy Biggs is pretty excited about that,
The
actually.
shadow of Howard's rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I ain't mad at him, shit.
The Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down.
Yeah, I mean, that's a gimme.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Off play action on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more.
Let's go. Break. Single.
He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put